Good morning, everyone. T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XLM and Future Digibyte OGs. So, real quick before we get into XRP, XTC, a lot of you guys watched my updates last night, and I had told you guys privately 770, 766, 776 if you wanted to have a stop loss, but I told you guys it's still riding this trend line, so we're back testing this again. But we're having crashing volume here on the drop. So if you're looking at Tezos, it's still a very strong play. And I really think it's going to get up to that $8.50. We're having a retrace after the jump from $7.20. It hit at $8.07. And now it looks to be retracing now. But it's had very low volume now that it's gotten to the bottom of this dump. Which tells you we're about to reverse down here again, it looks like. So, and it's right down toward, well, not quite to the support. I wouldn't expect it to tap all the way down, because now it can show like somewhat of an ascending type of play now. As long as it holds this area, it can kind of bounce off of here. Or it can even come through here and play through the area. But this is absolutely what we would be expecting. That's why I told you guys the stop losses. That's why I came on multiple times last night. I personally think Tezos isn't done yet. But when you have a big jump like that and then it comes down, you have to see if it holds these levels or if it goes through. But this looks like, to me, it's going through the motions. And we're probably going to get one more bounce back up. But it's got to come get support again. And it seems to be benefiting when Bitcoin's not doing as well. Once Bitcoin started doing better last night, it started to taper off. But that's just a quick watch on Tezos. Anybody who made that 11-12% yesterday with me, congratulations. Now I'm looking to get a retrace to buy back in. I wasn't going to sell, but it hit my stop loss while I was sleeping at like $6 or $7.68 or what was it, 770? No, 772. So I didn't get the top, but I didn't want to hold it while I was sleeping without having some kind of security. I'm actually disappointed that it sold out, because I wouldn't mind holding it. I wouldn't have minded holding it right to here, because this is just retracing on a support level. It's retouching it. This is exactly what you would expect. And it's slightly higher too. So if you're an XTC or you just bought it this morning, let this play out a little bit here, but also be cautiously optimistic and be aware. So, but what everybody's here for, XRP. So we're getting stuck on the consolidation, but we talked last night when it went back down to $1.13 how it should come back up. Well, I mean, it didn't come to $1.13, but it started retracing back down from $1. Well, wait a minute. Yes, it did. They came all the way down here, and then it popped up to $1.23. Yeah. So there, it fulfilled last night what we were thinking, that it could hit $1.23. It's just that simple. But I mean, it still technically has room if it can hold this retrace. It has room up to, like I said yesterday, $1.26. So it could be setting up for a bigger move to $1.26, or this could just be over now. That's all. This could just be done. But the way XRP looks on the symmetrical triangle, we'll pull it out into the daily. And XRP is getting dangerously close to the top, ladies and gentlemen. You look at Tezos. Tezos is on the bottom of its area. So if you're asking me which one I think has more potential at this point, I think Tezos, just because of where it's at in the pattern. But honestly, in the crypto market, I don't trust anything. XLM, it never even got up to the line that I've drawn as the actual symmetrical triangle that overtakes the much larger one. And then DGB is still on this downtrend. It just couldn't break out of it. Even when some of the other ones did, it just couldn't break out of it. It tried. It's trying. It had a nice little push-up like we talked about up to here. But besides that, DGB is just kind of going with the motions right now. So pay attention today, because when the futures opens tonight, it could be very interesting. Very interesting. But I'd expect some like Tezos to start pulling up as the day comes on. Like I said, it's been riding a very strong support structure down here. And this looks like nothing more than a retrace after its first initial push-up. And it looks to me like we're going to be done, and we're going to end up with an M, and that's what's going to bring us out of this section. That's what it seems like. I could totally see that. It seems unfinished just to fall through right now. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for some kind of double top up there. It had a nice run, and now it retraced. Now we're going to see, is it going to fall through, is it going to pop up? So that's XTZ Tezos. I told you guys I'd keep you updated on this station even a little bit. Then let's go on the V-Chain. To me, V-Chain's the one that still is unfinished as well. I still think V-Chain is going to have to pop up to finish this. I really do. I really do. I believe V-Chain is going to have to come up and create some kind of high. I'm not saying it's going to go that high, but that looks unfinished, and it looks like it's going to have to come up and create a head. At least pop up to here and, you know, do something right by there. ZIL is pretty much the same. This has not come up to create a head, unless these are just going to be topping formations that become created. These look unfinished between V-Chain and ZIL, just in my personal opinion. So I hope this helped. Make sure that like button. Hit the motherfucking like button, please. It helps. It gets me through the analytics. They've been lacking a little bit, and the least you guys can do is hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're new or returning, and also share this far and wide.